team, it's Melissa from Melissa vs. Fibromyalgia here. It has been a while since I have been able to quickly shoot videos. I have no children for about 45 minutes. My husband has taken them all to Noah's soccer, which is pretty exciting. So I thought I would really quickly film an update for you. So, oh my gosh, where are we at? So I've just come back from the physio. I am doing so well that I'm only going every 3 weeks now, and for a long time I was going 1 to 2 weeks. We definitely did need the trigger points in my neck and shoulders really needed that treatment, so it was ideal timing, but it's really great to only have to go 3 weeks instead of so regularly, because it is not cheap and it's not easy to get away from all the children. And quite frankly, if I do have time off the children, I'd rather have a nice hot bath by myself. But anyway, that's what I was doing. The trigger points are doing quite well, considering the baby has gone from making 6 teeth in a row to getting a cold, and that developed into bronchiolitis, and that's gone away, and now he's getting another tooth, and it's quite a big one, so it's causing him quite a lot of pain. But it was amazing because last night he was up from 11:30 to 12:30 and put him back to bed, and then he didn't get up again until 5:30. So I was saying how amazing it was to my physio, because for those 5 hours I slept like the dead, and I would never have done that before. So even though I'm up and down with the baby a lot, I'm still sleeping better than I ever did before, and that's all low dose naltrexone. I'm so grateful every day. I'm so grateful, and I say that over and over. But you can't underestimate the power of sleep. I have just uploaded a video about insomnia, which I can link below, which is also linked to a blog post. I did a lot of research into it because I am begging doctors to take this seriously. I would not be where I am without sleep, and so I want you to get sleep as well. Sleep is one of my kind of 6 key things that I work through when I work with clients, or it's one of those things that I'm thinking of when I'm writing blog posts or making videos, and it's part of my courses. So sleep is really out there. You can't do much without sleep, and there's been so many side benefits. I've actually lost a lot of weight. Multiple things have happened. Obviously I've started sleeping, and that helps. Came off amitriptyline, and that also helps, and I'm breastfeeding, which helps, but I've lost a significant amount of weight. I actually wouldn't want to lose any more, but it just goes to show when things start aligning right in your body thanks to sleep, only good things can happen. So I'm really excited to actually see where things will go once the baby starts sleeping. But we are 8.5 months and no closer to sleeping through, so I don't know when that will be. We have just had the school holidays. Wow, holidays are hard. I thought it was hard getting 3 kids out the door and Noah to school for 8:15 in the morning, but school holidays are pretty rough when they're all home at the same time and you're up all night with the baby. I have still managed to do my meditation every day. So in the afternoon, I force Noah to have a quick rest or let him watch some TV, and then the other 2 have their nap, and then I do a half-an-hour yoga nidra. I've been using Insight Timer app, which I am loving so much. Yoga nidra is just so profoundly relaxing for me. I don't know if that's a type of meditation that resonates with you, but I adore it. So that's been helping me. That's kind of my secret weapon. And also I have just started using a clay pack. So for a long time I've talked about using heat packs, but I learned that clay is actually better than heat packs. So I got myself one. It was less than $20 from a local online pharmacy, but you can probably get it from Amazon or something like that if you're overseas, as most of you are, and it heats quicker and it lasts longer, and it's just thinner, so I find it gets right up into those trigger points when I'm lying down without pushing my neck out of place. I was trying to mold my old heat pack, and it just wasn't doing the job, and it wasn't helping me. So pretty excited about that recent find. So I recommend finding a clay pack if you can. I have also been looking into something. So I have always wanted to take my learning of yoga further. If you've followed any of my work, you'll know that after sleep, the central nervous system is really important, and part of me working on my central nervous system has been meditation, breathing, and yoga. Also, yoga is my favorite form of strengthening and exercising, and I'm pretty big into it. I am now considering doing some study to become a yoga teacher so that I can obviously use it for myself, but also incorporate it into my coaching. So it would just be another thing that I can actually help people with instead of saying, okay, well now, go find a yoga teacher. We can incorporate it into the program. So if you've ever looked into doing yoga or coaching, I'd love to know what you think about that. Would you combine yoga and coaching, or would you just want help with yoga? Let me know in the comments below, or drop me an email, melissa@melissaversusfibromyalgia.com. I'm just kind of gathering information at the moment. Obviously I have to be really careful with what I commit to, because if I commit to it I want to finish it, and I'm finding that with 3 children 5 and under, having the coaching clients, having the blog, having the YouTube channel with the videos, and obviously keeping up with my Facebook groups, it takes a lot of time and energy, and so I have to be really careful about maintaining that. But I also have to, when I'm thinking about the paid side of stuff, it actually has to give me a return, because if it doesn't, then eventually everything has to go and I'll have to go back to work. So it's a careful thing. But I would love to know if that's something that you're into. Do you like yoga? Would you be keen to learn more about yoga and meditation and breathing with me? It'll be interesting to know. I love it so much. I would probably benefit the most from any training I did. But yeah, you've heard me go on about it for so long, so it just seems like a logical next step. But I'm just being careful. I'm just protecting myself, which you need to do when you have limited energy. Things coming up on the blog in August, we're going to have a big focus on pregnancy and fibromyalgia, actually both ends of it. So I've got something coming out for things to consider pre-pregnancy and things to consider in the postpartum period. I've also releasing my new edition of Pregnancy and Fibromyalgia book and course, because now I have my 3rd experience under my belt. So I've just updated that, so that's all ready to go, which is very exciting. And do come along, guys. We are still chatting every single day in the pregnancy and parenting with chronic pain, chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, and the Melissa versus chronic pain, chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia Facebook groups. We have such a great community in there. I love it so much. I have actually had to get strict really recently and get rid of some people who were kind of being a little bit bullying. I'm not having selling, I'm not having bullying. So I work really hard to protect those groups. So if you're interested in supportive groups, we don't really vent as such, we're really practically focused, but we are supportive. So if that's something that you're interested in, come along. Let me know in the comments below. Is there something that you've been waiting to hear about? Maybe I've already written about it on the blog, but you can't find it because there's over 200 blog posts there. Something you want me to do a video on, let me know in the comments. If you like this stuff, please like and subscribe. Let me know, do you like these kind of random updates, or do you prefer the here's research, here's things to do, here's practical tips? I love to hear from you. I love to know what it is you need, and definitely do come along to the groups and introduce yourself. I would love to chat. See you again soon, guys.